control.
Welcome again to the Heart of Destiny 2 Perks in Depth. First, I've just got to mention that as I go through these perks, I'm constantly surprised how great many of them are. Which brings us to Threat Detector, a perk that I have found to be every bit as strong as Quickdraw. Let's get into why this perk is so great, how you can make use of it, and which weapons will benefit most. So what does it do? The perk description says, increased reload, stability, and handling when enemies are in close proximity. As the description says, this perk will improve these three stats as long as you are in proximity with enemy combatants. This perk will stack up to 2 times, 1 stack for every combatant in proximity. The activation range is 14.8 meters with line of sight of an enemy combatant. Note that most heavy weapons will get a bonus equal to about half of the regular values that I will be stating. On the first stack, you get about plus 15 stability. This will be a noticeable boost depending on the weapon. For a hand cannon, this will be quite substantial and could reduce recoil up to 30%. It will noticeably tighten the grouping for most burst fire weapons, although for SMGs and autos it may simply just make their recoil slightly more vertical and allow them to reach their lowest recoil state slightly quicker. For the handling, you get about 20 to 25% quicker handling. Overall, all weapons will get a significant handling boost. Generally, this effect will be about 1 frame behind Quickdraw, which is more or less almost nothing. It is slightly behind, 1 frame, but it's 1 frame. For reload, you get about 10% quicker reload. This is a pretty average reload boost. It's a nice bonus, but you will want to stack it with another reload perk to really have a quicker reload. The second stack offers about plus 20 to 25 stability. This will equal about 35 to 40 total stability overall for the perk. Depending on the weapon, this could be an extreme change or it could be an average change. On most regular hand cannons, this may be able to stop overall weapon rise entirely. On a burst fire weapon, this will tighten your burst grouping nicely, and for full auto weapons, this will be significant but won't turn your weapon into some kind of crazy laser beam. Do note that stability does not go over 100 stat points. If your weapon has 80 or more stability, you will not benefit from this perk as much as you could. I run a sidearm quite frequently with 100 stability, and this perk had 0 effect on its recoil. For handling, you get about 30% quicker handling, or you just max out your handling entirely. This is about 48% quicker total improvement with the perk. With this second handling boost, your weapon will almost definitely reach its maximum handling speed possible. For reload, about 20% quicker reload speed. This will be about 30% total reload speed increase for the perk. The previously average reload boost now becomes much stronger. The reload speed of this tier should be enough to get you out of a bad situation or two. I found the hand cannon I tested did not benefit quite nearly as much as the other weapons I tested. I'm just mentioning this because I think it's likely a fluke, but it is possible that your weapon might not reload at that 20% quicker speed. ADS and Snapshot. You might be asking about ADS, so here's my info specific to aiming down sights speed. Aiming down sights will benefit similarly to handling, although the second stack seems to be less potent than it could be. While we're looking at ADS, let's answer your next question. Does this perk stack with Snapshot? And it absolutely does. The example we're going to use today is the Gnora's Axe Precision Shotgun. At a base, this shotgun aimed down sights in 0.23 seconds. With 1 stack of Threat Detector, it aimed down sights in 1.7 seconds, a 28% improvement. With 2 stacks of Threat Detector, it aimed down sights in 1.3 seconds, a 43% improvement. Snapshot similarly also aims down sights in 1.3 seconds. With 1 stack of Threat Detector and a Snapshot, you will be aiming down sights in 0.1 seconds, a 57% improvement. With 2 stacks of Threat Detector plus Snapshot, you'll be aiming in 0.07 seconds. This is literally 2 frames, it is incredibly fast. This is 71% improvement on the base aim down sight speed. So the pros of using this perk. The main strength of this perk is definitely the handling boost it offers with just 1 stack. This effect will allow this perk to be a great substitute for a quick draw on any close range weapon. In most situations, the stability and reload effects will be about average. This will make them a nice bonus and quite useful for SMGs and sidearms. This perk's full strength effects are exactly what you'll want in the type of tough situation you'll be in when you activate the perk. This is the perk I use on my sidearm, and I definitely do find myself in 1v2 situations. Honestly, quite often, more times than I like. The cons. This perk can roll on weapons like scout rifles, and well, you're likely not going to get a lot of use out of it on a weapon like that. If you are using a long range weapon and the enemy gets too close to you, you are likely to lose the engagement, or swap to a close range weapon, or are forced to retreat. Either way, you'll either be dead using a different weapon or well outside the activation range. Which weapons will most benefit from this perk? Number 1, sidearms. These will benefit from all the effects of this perk in the majority of engagements. Number 2, SMGs. Some SMGs do have an optimal engagement distance that is outside of 15 meters, so this perk may not always be active, but it should be active in the majority of encounters. Although SMGs are very weak right now, I do recommend keeping some with Threat Detector around just in case they do get buffed. Number 3, shotguns. Although these won't really benefit from the stability bonus, they will get plenty of use of the handling and occasionally the reload. This perk will be active in all your engagements with these weapons. Number 4, hand cannons. This perk may be a good option on your hand cannon if you plan to pair it with a long range weapon like a sniper. Hand cannons greatly benefit from the stability bonus. Number 5, auto rifles and pulse rifles. Like hand cannons, this will only be a good option if you are pairing it with a long range weapon, which with an auto rifle you may be doing. Overall, my review. This is an exceptional perk, which is in my opinion just as strong if not stronger than Quickdraw. It is absolutely a top tier perk. I think that any Guardian will be able to make use of it, although those who prefer more aggressive playstyles may find it a bit more useful. Thanks for watching, please do subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. On Twitter I often post a lot of information ahead of time that are in the reviews, so if you want some information, you can go there. And as well as information I don't post on YouTube as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Adios.